friends, it's Ariana, your tarot life coach, bringing you your solar eclipse read. I hope you guys are doing super fantabulous and on hot motherfucking fire. Yes, I said it. I hope you are burning the bitches down and having a blast. All right, fire signs. It has been way too long. I'm super crunk. It's like 1 in the morning on a Monday night, but I had to connect, guys. I had to connect. I was sitting at work listening to a meditation and some astrology, and it just hit me that I gotta connect with you guys. I need to. I felt it. And I want to tell everybody who reached out to me to check on me to make sure I was alive. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciated it all. I know sometimes I wouldn't respond, but it didn't mean I didn't read it. It felt so good to just know that you guys do care and that you guys are my fam. So thank you. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning family member, you already know what's up, you little sexy ass fire sign. You're gonna start off with big hugs, lots and lots of love, high fives, some damn dirty shoulder rubs, pats on the booty, tossles on the manes, kisses on the cheeks, because you deserve it all, baby. Happy birthday, Leos, in case I didn't tell you yet. Happy birthday, my fellow sister and brother lions. Hope you are roaring it up wherever you're at. So let's go ahead and jump into our read before I just keep going on and on, because y'all know I can talk a lot. It's been a long time and I got lots to share with you. However, let's talk about what brought on these videos. So I'm sitting here listening to all these astrology videos and I'm getting like super lit inside my spirit. So I just wanted to share with you guys what I came up with. Sorry if there's no monthly. Sorry that my life got chaotic and I took a break. All right. So sending y'all some love, all right? The solar eclipse that's going on August 21st, my birthday, all right? And for my fellow reader, Lona, happy birthday on the 20th. You're the day before me. We are still soul sisters. Anyways, the solar eclipse is bringing in some long-term energy, guys. This is determined and sustained effort, growth, and happiness, whatever you desire. Right now, it's going to be aligning with this fixed star called Regulus. And Regulus gives ambition and adventure, and it's like high-fiving Uranus right now. So this makes the next 6-month eclipse phase like full of anticipation and excitement and this go-getter mentality. This represents the end of a cycle, okay? The new moon is coming into Leo. This is the second new moon we have in Leo. This is the beginning of a new cycle, the beginning of new earth, newness, okay? Now, usually the new moon represents 4 weeks of newness. This is representative of 6 months of some newness. So it's time to cut off that old boo-boo doo-doo stuff that you've been doing that ain't working for you. Those relationships that aren't going anywhere, those old behaviors, those old beliefs, those initiatives that have no progress. Cut that shit out and time to manifest what you do want. Make you a damn dirty vision board. Get your shits together. Get what you want to do. Be who you want to be. Put that energy out there, because right now that portal is wide open, and it opened up on 8/8/2017, baby. That was when it's time to manifest, okay? Now, it is going into 28 degrees, and it's like 52, so it's like in between 28 and 29. And it falls near the brightest star of Leo. It's in the heart of the lion, okay? It's in our heart, Leos. Everything's about the heart, okay? And it's the most important, powerful stars in astrology. So right now, if this is a huge moment, guys. This kind of eclipse has not happened for 99 years. Think about what the universe was like 99 years ago. Okay, and I'm not going to get into all the political stuff because I could go on, and I just don't want to take it there. I want to keep it at a certain vibration right now. This is a great time to just harness into your higher self and awareness. Trust your intuition. All these like revelations that you're getting, all this insight that you're getting, trust that it's leading you on the right path, okay? Even in your professional life and in your goals, it's maneuvering you to where you need to be. Okay, so the combined effects of Regulus and Uranus, there's a lot of energy coming through. Long-term relationships and permanent change are possible. So this is a great time to use that Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn trine and move yourself in the right direction. The solar eclipse, it's working with what happened on August 7th with the lunar eclipse, and it ends in January 2018. So be aware of what's going on. That's what you want to harness, that kind of energy. Now, it was referred to as the last dance with darkness, guys, and this is actually listening to Kelly. She's an astrologist. I'm sure half of y'all watch her talk about the eclipse. It moved me, and I was at work, and she talked about the light overcoming the darkness, and a meditation that was going to be done worldwide during this to bring healing and love and light to the world. And I invite you, I'm putting the link in the description. Please click on it, look at what it's about, and if you're interested in doing the meditation, join at the time that it says. You can even go to this person's website. You keep clicking. I clicked so much, so I found, and I entered in Houston. I found out that at 1, I think it's like 1:59 or something like that. I don't really remember because I'm not looking at my phone right now. I screenshotted it though, because I know me, because I know I'd forget what time to do the meditation, so everybody's doing it at the same time. And my friend asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I know I sounded corny to her, because I said, what I really want you to do is this meditation that I'm going to send you, and I want you to join me and millions of other people around the world to spread love and light to our universe and celebrate our life here on earth, because it is a privilege to be here. And I think sometimes we forget how lucky and how wonderful and how strong we are. And this is the time for us to remember in our hearts of hearts, to remember who we are, and that we are the light, and that we are agents of change, and that we can create a ripple effect in our universe by changing our own vibration and connecting with that of others, that can raise the vibration of our universe and change the way our world is going. So that, if you wonder what I want for my birthday, that's what I want, my friends. Meditate with me, share your energy, and let's talk about it in the comments when you do, because I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Okay, so this is all about empowerment and movement, getting to the next level. It's also about Saturn removing and opening up those doors and those blocks, because we have Saturn trining the sun and the moon and Uranus, and everything's moving in harmony. Doors are opening, things are changing. Your life is about to change. Welcome to the new earth. Hello, we are moving forward, okay? Biggest event in 2017. Be here now, be in the moment, live in the moment. That's what I have for you that's going on. And that's what pushed me to finally come out of my cocoon I was living in, because usually this is what happens. So you'll put out a video, then you'll get some really mean comments about, like, where were you? What were you doing? Da 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 da. And it sometimes it gets really negative, and it gets really hard that you're just like, oh, I'll just wait till next month, and you know, or I'll just wait to do this, and I'll just wait to do that. And finally I heard this, and I was like, wow, this is such a powerful time. And I've gotten so emotional in all of these videos, guys, because it is like so powerful out there. So I got our family together. As you can see, we got our caribs in front of us. We have enlightenment, we have Action Jackson, we got purification and cleansing and love, all the way to manifestation. So I feel like we are all coming together as a collective consciousness, and we are going to raise the vibrations, we are going to move it, and we're going to groove it, and we're going to do it together. All right, so with that being said, I have a couple of cards extra that I pulled out for the oracles to talk about Mercury retrograde and your higher messages from the universe, all that good and gravy stuff. Okay, but first we're going to start off with what this solar eclipse has for us as fire signs, and this is for Leos, Aries, and Jeez, what's up, my Sagittarius? This sounds so sexy. Anyways, it's for us fire signs, sun, moon, or rising, or for anybody who's cross-watching. All right? And as I cut the deck, I have right in front of me is the 5 of arrows reversed with the Chariot upright. So there's some regrets that we might have about love, some regrets that we might have that we feel that we could have done better in life, maybe our communication skills. But the Chariot is telling us, don't worry about it, ride out into victory, hold your head up high, because those things that happened in the past, they're not meant to hold you down. They were just meant to give you guidance and move you forward. Okay? Hold your head up, my fire sisters and brothers. We got this, okay? We are the light. We are the love. I've missed y'all so very much, and I'm so sorry I'm like talking 90 to nothing. What time is it? It is 12:50, I think. It is 12:50. I gotta be at work in a few hours. So, let's see. Are we ready? We are ready. This is the second time that I roll 4, third time actually. So I'm going to tell you what this is for us. The solar eclipse is bringing on foundations. 4 is about foundations. It's about putting our pillars down. It's about building our homes, building our heart space. This is our time. Okay, this is our time to create. Now, first position, we've got the Hermit. What's up, Virgos? Then we got the Ace of Arrows, followed by the Princess of Disc, lots of Earth energy, and the Tower reversed. Overall energy is the 10 of Cups. Holy moly, friholies, guys. We got a lot of intense energy. So, in the first position, what is ending? I feel like we have been growing spiritually. At least I know I have. This time that I've taken away from the world, I've kind of shut myself up like the Hermit. I've been downloading all kinds of stuff, reading all kinds of stuff, listening to all kinds of stuff, exploring things, trying things, but it's all on a spiritual base, and it's actually healing me and helping me see things in a different light to where I'm able to help others. So I'm sure other fire signs are experiencing the same. So that is what is ending, because now we're ready to come through those doors and we're ready to share our information and give this excitement and share the light, share what we've been working on, okay? What is trying to begin is the new beginning. You see that enlightenment shooting through, and that's what the Cherub of Wands is doing. That's what this guardian is telling you, or your ancestor is like, I'm gonna hit you upside the head with all this knowledge, and I need you to spread the light. That is an archer spreading information, spreading the light. It's shooting through the diamond. It's shooting through the diamond in the rough, and the light is coming on. It's almost like we had an epiphany. We know what we're here to do now. What's so interesting is look at all the light here that they're emitting, okay? That's the breakthrough of information. And then we have the light around the Princess of Disc, around Sala. That's the protective light that you have to keep yourself in. So what can you do to begin the changes? I'm going to tell you is looking at the information and the spirituality that you have gained over these last few months, the things that you have experienced, the good, the bad, the ugly, the wonderful, all of those combined together create your standpoint, create where you're coming from. So I'm going to use a little bit of what I mean by that. So I could say I was a victim of domestic violence, but I'm not a victim, I'm a survivor. If I would never have experienced all of that, and it wasn't always easy, it was not easy, it still isn't easy. However, those experiences brought my faith and my belief and my strength to another level. Not because I did it for myself, but because I learned to reach out to my higher power. I learned to ask for help. I learned to humble myself. I learned that, hey, things can happen to anybody at any time, no matter how strong you are, no matter how big and bad you think you can be. It can happen to you too. And it's about being a fellow human and reaching out and trusting that your humanity, that the next person next to you only wants the best for you too. So looking at the good and not focusing on all that's bad while protecting what's important to you. Okay? Because she has her hands over her yoni or her vagina, whatever you want to see. But you see that she's bare-breasted. She's bare-breasted because she's showing her heart. She's showing that heart space, and she's open to giving and receiving, but she's going to hold on to what's important to her. Okay? Now, how can you heal? The Tower is reversed here. In the story of the Tower, this is Marduk, the Emperor, and this is Tiamat, the Chaos Dragon. Tiamat went to fight the Emperor because the magician, his father, killed the King of Cups. This was a battle, okay? This is a fight. And you could say the light and the dark, you could say whatever you want, but I'm going to tell you, you are ultimately in control of your healing right now. So you can choose to avoid what's really causing the rift in your heart, because there you see the green, you see the root chakra, you see it's just like a home that's turned upside down. You can choose to not see the broken pieces. You can choose to say everything's okay when it's not, and continue living your life in a lie and you know, whatever. Or you can choose to create the stars, because that's what happens when the Emperor kills Tiamat. He created the stars, which created the galaxy that created the universe. This is the new Earth. This is the new you. This is your new opportunity. It is your choice. You are ultimately in control of what happens next. Okay? Now, this is also for me a major life event. And anytime the tower shows up, I'm going to tell you that it's just time to just kind of be aware of your surroundings. Make sure that you're safe, that kind of thing. I'm not trying to instill fear. I really feel it's a heart space thing, okay? Now, your overall energy fire signs is the 10 of Cups. This is like wanting everything to be great, wanting everything to be wonderful. So you're pouring into everything, and you're in your heart right now. You're feeling some type of way right now, and it's okay. All right? I think I've cried at least for 30 minutes while I'm shooting all these videos in between, because the energy is just so intense for me, guys. I mean, like, super intense. I've cried almost like all day today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm like super moved by this meditation, and I watched the video about the meditation, and as I'm watching the video, every single hair on my arm and legs, well, not my legs because those are gone, my arms, my neck, you know, the little fine hairs all on my face, and well, I'm not that hairy, but you know what I mean. Anyways, all the hair on my body stood up, and that's when I knew it was time to make the video, and it was time to ask for you guys to do this meditation with me. So, what does Sala have for us? What can we do to begin the changes? What can we do to begin the changes? What can fire sign do to begin the changes? Let's see. Some of us might be dealing with an earth sign, okay? Possibly Virgo. But it can be Capricorn, Taurus too. I'm just saying there's a lot of earth going in here. Maybe we just need to get grounded. All right, another 4. It is time for us to learn some new skills. It is time for us to look towards the heavens to get the advice that we need. And the reason why I say that is in this card, these are 2 astrologists looking at the stars, because they say like the history is written in the stars. Okay, so if you look at the history of astrology and why they used animals and all that stuff, you're gonna find out a lot of the reason why we use the stars for stuff and what they bring to us. I'm telling you that this kind of solar eclipse has not happened in 99 years. This is very pivotal. This is one of those moments. And so it's very important to protect ourselves and keep ourselves in the light, because there's a lot of darkness around us. But if you emit light, guess what? You're strong. You're putting yourself where you need to be, but you're also learning these new skills that need to be harnessed, and you're taking note and you're helping others, and you see all these stars and you see all this stuff going on. And the 8 of Pentacles is about learning new tricks, learning new things, learning new skills, moving ahead so we can make things happen or make things not happen. Okay, in the end, we have the 10 of Cups. So what we have learned, what we feel like we're growing, we're doing, we're protecting, we're helping, we're learning to be a better us. And that's what this eclipse is about, fire sign. It's about being the best you, so that you can emit love and you can emit the light and you can emit the change, because you were created to change the world. That's what we came in here to do. That's what our soul contract is. It's to learn a lesson while improving the value of where we're at. Okay, it's not about what we can get and what we can take, but it's about what we can give and get back. I don't know. So over this last week, we had some training at my job, okay? And we worked at the food bank. So we did stuff at the Houston Food Bank. And man, you talk about spirits being there. And I mean, like, the joy that we felt there. And we usually have huge celebrations. I work for a huge agency. Huge celebrations where we get to go like D&B, like Dave & Buster's or Top Golf and things like that. But this time we gave back to the community. And this was like one of those moments for me where I've been one of those people who've had to go and ask for help, and now I'm actually getting to help. That in 2 hours, we had made over 8,000 meals, I think it was. And that for me was so powerful, was giving back. It's time for us to give back. It's time for us not to always think about what we can get. How can we get over on somebody? But what can we give back to our fellow humans, to our fellow friends, to an animal, to the universe? What can we give back? Because it's given us so much. And this is that time to learn those skills. We have closed ourselves off. We've gotten ourselves strong. We're ready for this new beginning. We're learning new skills, and we're changing the world. And it all goes back to what? The stars. All right. So with that being said, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the messages coming from your higher power, your higher self, your angels, whatever you want to call it. Whoop. Duty calls. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. It was TT time. It's time for the bottle. Anyways, as I was saying, I totally got lost where I was at. Oh, I was telling us about our angel guides. So I'm going to tell you what we're really down for is a huge adventure, fire signs. We got Emu. And Emu says, this is time to go on a new adventure, boo-boo. So the sense of adventure is calling us, whether it's a change of life, a change of maybe career, change of relationship, but there's a lot of changes coming. It's the unfamiliar, it's the unknown, and it's just time for something new. And it says to get rid of those voices that say, yeah, that sounds good, but get rid of the buts and start doing the ands, okay? I'm gonna do that and this, you know? So go with what you first believe and act on it, and don't wait too long because life is too short. It's time to live in the moment. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. This is freedom. This is action. This is restlessness, exploration, and playfulness. It's time for us to have fun. It's time for us to live life, which I found very interesting. I can't talk now. Is manatee. Okay? Accepting the situation as it is rather than fighting it to change it. Some of us fire signs are facing situations that, you know what, we just can't change that situation. That's fine. You know what, but I'm going to let you be in peace because I'm ready for something new. So whether if someone's leaving you behind or you're leaving them behind, it's not that you're losing something, you're gaining something. You're either gaining your freedom, your identity, or a new opportunity. Okay? But this is about childlike friendliness, gentleness, loving, fearlessness, and innocence. The emu is also about innocence. I'm telling you, for fire signs, this is about going back to the heart. This is about inner child. This is about being who you were created to be. All right? This is about going back there. And it says there are times to fight for what you believe in and times to lay down your sword and surrender. If you or your family are in imminent danger, we're going to fight. I know you threaten my child, I'm about to hurt you, okay? I don't care who you are. I don't care what I got. I'm going to take you down, okay? Because I'm a little crazy like that when it comes to my children. And not just my children. I mean, like the kids at the school I work for, I'm going to fight for them too. I don't care who you are, I'm going to protect my babies, okay? I am a true lioness when it comes to that. But it's telling us to do the serenity prayer. What I really got from this, guys, is this is the second sign that got serenity prayer. I think it was the water sign, and then it was us also, or the air sign, I don't remember. However, what I feel like it is, it's about us surrendering to our higher power and saying, fill me with your light so that I can be a part of you. Because if he made us, or whoever made us, whatever you believe, created in us their image, put in us a part of them, then we have that peace in us. And that peace in us can grow and extend. And with that, we can create more and more and more. Because we were made for relationship and we were made to create. So go on a new adventure. Release those things from the past and move forward. That's your angelic message for the solar eclipse. Your Mercury retrograde card, where did it go? Is telling me that we are all exceptional healers when it comes to fire signs, okay? We got the portal palace. So this is about guardianship. So our Mercury retrograde is focusing on guardianship. So it says, look at the eternity knot on the card, a reminder as all is connected in life. As guardians of the Patala Palace, they repel fear, enabling people to live free of delusions. Your long-held insecurities and sense of loss are coming to the forefront. You may be shaping your world negatively through poverty consciousness. Perhaps your belief system has been affected by suffering and loss in your family. Okay, you need to find out more about your ancestry. Take courage from the lions to embrace a new hobby or sport or increase your friends. Okay, I'm telling you that Lion's Gate energy from 8-8 is open wide, guys. Walk through it, feel the energy, manifest what you want. In the present, it says, have you been forced to walk away without looking back because others decided to claim what was yours for themselves? Perhaps you have actually had to leave a home for financial or marital problems, or maybe you simply abandoned a relationship or other part of your life. Okay? Yet the focus of the Tibetan Buddhism on achieving enlightenment remains. Is your quest for a higher purpose threatening others' rights right now? Let this card be a reminder that, like the Dalai Lama, you can attain great wisdom. Your time will come. It's almost like we're trying to rush and rush and rush, and Mercury is going to slow us down to reevaluate the purpose of why we're doing what we're doing, okay? The potential of what it's trying to bring us is Om Mani Padma Hum, is the famous mantra which represents the union of sound and emptiness and symbolizes the transformation of the impure human being into the pure Buddha body, speech, and mind. Have you postponed your spiritual path for the sake of others, or do you suffer but cannot understand why? You will benefit from calling into the guardian of Chandriya to help you overcome suffering. As soon as you are embraced by the four arms, you will sense the four immeasurable loving, kindness, compassion, joy, equanimity. Through meditation and chanting, you will be able to reach him whenever you need him and know that you are safe and that everything is in divine order. With that being said, our overall energy is Y. Interesting how all the cards match up, and it's a 31, which comes down to a 4, which is what's been coming out every time I roll to see if it's a yes or a no. So I'm going to say 4 is a number that's leading us because it's about foundations. Right now we need to find out why our foundations are where they're at, and if it's time for a new adventure, it's time to go. Don't stay behind closed doors. Share your love and share who you are. Why talks about motives, drives, intentions, power of knowing the why. This is a great power in understanding your motives right now. It asks you to be very clear of why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving the way that you are. Why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will be a magnet for miracles. In relationships, we don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you're being triggered by someone else or the behaviors or motives of unresolved things in the past. So it's time to kind of face those fears, okay? Why am I feeling like this? And why did I say that? Or what brought this on? What do I need? What do I want? That kind of conversation needs to happen, okay? Once you understand the what, the where, and the why, your relationships will flow better. Prosperity, knowing the motives behind your career and creative ventures. Understanding why you chose that. What is your purpose? What is your reasoning for being who and what you are? What brought you to this point? Okay, that is what's going on for fire signs. So with that being said, that is the energy of the solar eclipse for you. What I found very intriguing is it talks about us being healers, right? And she looks like a little fairy shaman. And then the book of life with the wings. Why? Why do you have this life? What are you going to do with it? How are you going to make other people's lives better? So if you're interested in doing that meditation, it will be in the description box. Please feel free to reach out. I love hearing from you guys. I appreciate all of your love and your kindness. I just wish I could hug you guys sometimes because I can feel your energy, and when I read your emails, it's so heartfelt and so honest and so true, guys. I just want to thank you for being my family, for some of y'all being really, really close friends to me, being so supportive through all of this change and wonderful things that I get to share with you guys. So big love to all my Leos out there, all my Aries, and all my Sagittarius family. I pray nothing but blessings for you. So join me in this meditation if you like. And if you're interested in a personal or private read, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com, and have a blessed and wonderful solar eclipse. See you guys soon.